Timmy, narrating. This is my home, Sunny Pond. It's nice, but I've always dreamed of adventure. Timmy, I want to see the legendary Starlight Cove. They say the water glows in the dark. Professor Hoot, hoo. An adventure, you say, Timmy? Starlight Cove is a long journey. Timmy, I know, Professor. But I've been studying your books. I think I'm ready. Professor Hoot, very well. Remember, Timmy, science, engineering, and a little math will be your best tools. Timmy, I will, Professor Hoot. Goodbye. Timmy, narrating. My first obstacle. The whispering stream. It's moving way too fast for a tiny turtle like me. Timmy, how can I cross? I can't swim against that current. Timmy, that's it. If I can find something that floats, I can build a raft. Professor Hoot, voiceover. Remember, Timmy. An object floats if it is less dense than the water it displaces. It's called buoyancy. Timmy. Okay, I need a good, strong base for my raft. Timmy. Now for a mast and a sail to catch the wind. This stick will work. Timmy. And this big leaf is the perfect shape for a sail. It's like a triangle. Timmy. I'll use these vines to tie it all together. 1, 2, 3 knots. Timmy. There. My raft is complete. I'm a turtle engineer. Timmy. Now, how to get it into the water without it washing away? Professor Hoot, voiceover. A simple machine can help, Timmy. Try using a lever to give it a push. Timmy. A lever. Of course. This strong branch and that small rock are perfect. Timmy. I'll put the raft on one end, and push. Timmy. It worked. Timmy. I'm sailing. The wind is pushing my leaf sail. Timmy. I made it. I'm on the other side. Timmy, narrating. The sun was starting to set. Ahead of me was the tricky meadow. Timmy. Wow, it's a maze. I better pay attention to which way I'm going. Timmy. Okay, I'll go left, then right, then. Oh dear, I'm lost. Flicker. Lost, little one? Don't worry, I can help. Timmy. Wow, you're glowing. How do you do that? Flicker. It's called bioluminescence. I have special chemicals inside me that make light when they mix. It's like my own personal flashlight. Timmy. That's amazing. I'm Timmy. I'm trying to get to Starlight Cove. Flicker. Starlight Cove. I know the way. The glowing algae there use bioluminescence, just like me. Professor Hoot, voiceover. To navigate at night, Timmy, you can use the stars. Look for patterns. Timmy. Look, Flicker. That pattern of stars looks like a turtle. It's pointing the way. Flicker. You're right. Let's follow it. Every 10 steps, we check the stars. Timmy. We're making progress. Using the stars as a map is a brilliant idea. Flicker. Oh, we have a problem. A big, muddy problem. Crabby. HMPH. A mud puddle. Amateurs. Timmy. Who are you? Can you help us cross? Crabby. The name's Crabby. And I'm an engineer. Of course I can help. You just need a simple bridge. Flicker. A bridge? How do we build that? Crabby. First, we need 2 strong support beams. These long branches will work. They need to be parallel. Timmy. I can help. I'll find flat stones for the walkway. Crabby. Good. We need, let's see, 8 stones to cover the distance. Count them. Crabby. Now we place them carefully on top of the beams. Distribute the weight evenly. Timmy. Wow. It's a perfect bridge. Crabby. Of course it is. An engineering masterpiece. Now, let's test it. Flicker. We're almost there. I can feel it. Starlight Cove is just ahead. Timmy. Oh no. The path is blocked by these giant boulders. Crabby. HMPH. Too heavy to push. This is a puzzle, not just an engineering problem. Timmy. Wait a second. Look at the marks on the rocks. They form a pattern. Flicker. What is it, Timmy? What do you see? Timmy. It's the turtle constellation. The same pattern from the sky. Crabby. So it's a code. We have to move the rocks in the same sequence as the stars in the constellation. Timmy. But they're too heavy. How can we move them? Crabby. With simple machines, of course. We'll use levers, just like you did with your raft. Timmy. Great idea. Flicker. Can you light up the first rock in the sequence? Crabby. Okay, get the fulcrum in place. Now, push together on my count. 1, 2, 3. Timmy. It moved. It worked. Flicker. Okay, the next star in the pattern is this one. Crabby. Again. Heave. This one is a bit heavier. Timmy. We can do it. Just a little more. Flicker. Third rock. Here. Crabby. Last one. This is the biggest of all. We need our biggest lever. Timmy. Together. For Starlight Cove. Sound of a deep rumble. Crabby. It's moving. Timmy. We did it. We actually did it. Flicker. Look. Timmy. Wow. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined. Flicker. It's the bioluminescent algae. Just like me, but there are millions of them. Crabby. HMPH. I have to admit, this is pretty impressive. For algae. Timmy. Every time I dip my flipper, they glow brighter. Professor Hoot. Hoo. I knew you could do it, Timmy. Timmy. Professor. How did you get here? Professor Hoot. I flew, of course. The easiest form of travel. I wanted to see you complete your journey. You used science, technology, engineering, and math to succeed. Timmy. We all did it together. My buoyancy raft. Flicker. My bioluminescence and our star navigation. Crabby. And my brilliant bridge and lever engineering. Professor Hoot. Precisely. Each of you used your unique knowledge to overcome obstacles. That is the power of teamwork in STEM. Timmy. I'll never forget this adventure. Flicker. We should have more adventures. Who knows what other problems we can solve? Crabby. HMPH. I suppose I could be convinced. If the engineering challenges are worthy of my skills. Timmy, narrating. I had traveled far from my home at Sunny Pond, but I had found something wonderful. Timmy, narrating, not just a glowing cove, but new friends. Timmy, narrating, and the knowledge that with a curious mind, anything is possible. Professor Hoot. So, Timmy, what is your next adventure? Timmy, I was thinking. Have you ever wondered how high the tallest tree in the forest is? Professor Hoot. Hoo. An excellent question. That sounds like a job for mathematics. Specifically, geometry. Timmy, I'll need to design some new tools. Maybe something to measure angles. Flicker. Sips in. Did someone say new adventure? I'm in. Crabby. Pops up from the water, measuring angles? HMPH. You'll need an engineer to make sure your device is precise. Timmy. Then it's settled. The adventure team is back together. Timmy, narrating. The world is full of puzzles to solve and wonders to see. Timmy, narrating. All you need is a little curiosity. Timmy, narrating. A few good friends. Timmy, narrating, and a little bit of science. Timmy, narrating, technology. Timmy, narrating, engineering. Timmy, narrating, and math. Timmy, to the audience. So what will you discover today? Upbeat, adventurous music begins to play. Music continues. Music swells. Music fades out.